all these features around here, but the favorite thing Kathleen tells me is the pond.
She just loves it, huh?
They got the hot tub over there, they got the swimming pool here. Everybody that visits, everybody that comes to see her, they all gratify to the pond. Or if a kid decides to feel his hand up in there like somebody else I knew did the other day.
Oh, you're talking about me with my arm stuck?
And get sucked in just to try to get out of this vlog.
What are you doing?
Please don't be filming this.
Are you living the aquascape lifestyle?
I am.
Are you gonna meet us back there?
Sure.
All right. Okay, we are literally on Lake Michigan here, huh, buddy?
Yeah. Have a look. I love that one.
That is cool. So we just drove to Evanston, Illinois, which is just north side of the city. I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy, and I'm out with John Loudon from Artistic Design. And this is a little bit far north for you, but it's a pretty cool project you're bringing me to.
Oh yeah, kind of challenging, which is exciting to take on. I love Lake Michigan, which is another reason why I didn't mind coming down here to work.
Yeah, it is. Well, you're a big boating guy, right? You got a boat on that lake?
Yeah, on the other side in Michigan City this year, but many years it was right in the Chicago harbors.
This never gets old, going out and seeing aquascape ecosystem water features. So there is the front yard view. Not bad. So how long ago did you work here, John?
We were here in March. There was still snow on the ground when we actually got in and started.
Yeah, Chicago, March.
First thing we did was came in and poured a little concrete pad to put the pump on. This was going to be an external pump. The pool has been pretty much completely redone, except for the copings, but they came in skim coated and repainted it. But before they did all that, we added this feature to it.
Ta-da! What's the first thing? You hear the sound. Absolutely gorgeous. So how did you interface the liner with the swimming pool?
Well, first of all, this doesn't have the curved copings. It's got these rectangular blocks.
Uh-huh.
So we just popped off 3 or 4 of them on each side, overlapped the liner, built up soil behind them, so there's no possible way that this thing can leak. As far as the plumbing goes, it was interesting because we were going to try to pull off with the skimmer, but when we got inside there, we found that the 2 lines that are drawing water from the skimmer were really too small. One was only like about 1 inch, and there was another one maybe 1.25 inches. So what we did, there's an intake right in the corner of this pool. In the very corner, there's a 3-inch pipe coming down, which draws the water up through the intake underneath the stream actually, and then under the rocks to pump back inside there.
Okay. So how long did this project take, Artistic Design?
Well, we were here, we probably came out a total of 8 days, I would guess. We came out one day just to pour the concrete slab that we put the external pump on, and then we came out and laid some of the rocks around. We kind of built it backwards. We put the retaining wall stone in first, and then we had to come in with some soil.
So maybe 5,000-6,000 pounds of stone?
I'd say 10,000-12,000 pounds.
Okay, so you did like 5-6 tons of rock, 10 or 12,000 pounds of stone.
Right.
What would a project like this to go into a swimming pool up here, what would the investment be?
This was right around $18,000.
Wow, what a beautiful project.
Isn't much more than a glorified pondlet.
Except for that little interface with the intake, it's built exactly the same way a regular pondless waterfall would be built, correct?
Right. The only thing being is we did not have to dig the pit for a pondlet, so we didn't have to excavate any soil. We brought soil in.
Yeah.
We didn't have any. We couldn't get big rocks around here because I didn't want to drive the machine on the patio blocks. There's a 3-inch pipe coming down, and then I got a screen in there, so if any debris or anything gets in there, it's not going to come through and clog it. Or if a kid decides to feel his hand up in there like somebody else I knew did the other day.
Oh, you're talking about me with my arm stuck?
And get sucked in just to try to get out of this vlog.
All right, that's a long story. We won't go there. So phase 1, where's phase 2, buddy?
I'm thinking the koi pond will go right over here somewhere.
Always, right?
Maybe in this area, start the waterfall back there.
There you go.
Understand the entire length of that fence.
We're still pond guys at heart, but hey, putting a waterfall in a swimming pool, good work, buddy.
Thanks.
We are giving away, I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that we are going to be giving away a $2,500 check to a do-it-yourselfer that built their own aquascape ecosystem pond, that sends in their pictures, sends in a little description of how they live the aquascape lifestyle, and then I'm going to come film it with my vlog camera, hopefully encourage more people to live the aquascape lifestyle. If you haven't built an aquascape pond yet, please do. And by the end of August, send in your pictures of how you did it while you live the aquascape lifestyles, and I'll come out there and visit you and maybe give you a $2,500 check. If you've already done it, send the pictures in. This is what I love about my job, encouraging people to live the aquascape lifestyle. Check out the link below.
Your destination is ahead on the right. You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now
And I'm guessing that there's a pond at this destination.
Yep.
All right, Riverwoods, Illinois. And this is a pond you built 2 years ago?
The end of 17, yeah.
Okay.
We got it done before the snow came, before the freezing weather came in.
Wow, what a cool
We
house.
managed to get it done, yeah. I love all this snow. Use some of these big guys, but we brought in what we needed. After you, sir.
I love this. Never gets old. Wow, cool landscape. Very modern house. Ah, right here, huh?
There you go.
Oh, I love it with the bowl right in the middle. That's a neat effect with the hyacinths growing in it. I love this formal edge here, John, and then that's a really neat effect. I've never actually seen a bowl suspended. How'd you come up with that idea?
Well, first of all, if you see these roofs, we wanted something to
Very
kind of
unique.
go inside, kind of a Japanese theme, and the color of these bowls, when they're not covered with algae, really match these roofs nice. Up an island in the excavation, so that the bowl can rest on the island. The light inside as well, and there's lights all around the bowl, as well as pond lights that circumvent them.
Just goldfish down there, huh?
Yeah, just goldfish. There's a lot
Biscuits.
of wildlife around here.
Yeah, I would imagine backing up to this forest area. Fish are just chilling out down there. Beautiful waterfalls. Once again, lots of sedums. Look at how that softens everything up, that sedum. And then listen to that sound. See how the sedum just grows right down and into the water? Just softens up that boulder. Makes it look so natural. What do they use this room for?
Smoking cigars.
Right next to the edge. Look at this room. Wow. Look at this room. Talk about relaxing.
So this home was just rebuilt when we were here in 2017. The patio was in, and this was still under construction. It's like a humidor. They go in there to smoke cigars. All these features around here, but the favorite thing Kathleen tells me is the pond.
She just loves it, huh?
The hot tub over there, they got the swimming pool here. Everybody that visits, everybody that comes to see her, they all gratify to the pond.
And that is what a water feature does. It is a magnet. There is nothing that will pull somebody outside more than a decorative water feature. What are you doing? Are you
Please don't be filming this.
are you living the aquascape lifestyle?
I am.
Are you gonna meet us back there? All right. You know you have a fun customer when they're out there gardening. Yep. It's all about living the aquascape lifestyle, and you are.
I'm not Messina.
I like you already. You're a hard-working woman. Let's go see this. And how long has the pond been here?
The pond is 22 years old already.
So you rebuilt it, John, huh? Oh,
I'm the first one.
okay.
Simon, 16, 17, put this in.
Uh-huh.
And then we had another guy come do it, but then that got messed up. And then John came and fixed
I
it.
came
so
and
it's
saved
like
their
this.
life.
How do you like the pond?
I love it.
What's more work, the garden or the pond?
Probably the garden, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, this probably takes any maintenance.
You dyed the water to cut down on the sunlight?
Because we got a lot of algae,
Mhm.
so we decided to try it, and then we also put more aerators in, and now it seems to be subsiding.
Well, it is a beautiful setting. I love the little table out here. You got a little pergola overlooking this backyard, and you've been here for over 30 years. Wow, look at this. So, and this all started with your son putting it in, huh?
Because he knew how much I love gardening and stuff, so he's like, you would love to have a pond.
And so what did you end up doing here, John?
The existing, I think it was a little bit, about the same size, but not quite as deep.
Uh-huh.
We re-excavated the shelves because there was no plant shelf. It was too shallow or too deep.
Yeah, it was too shallow.
How long ago did you do that?
This was 3 years ago.
So what'd you end up doing here, John?
Rebuilt an existing pond that had gone beyond its useful life.
So you came in, took the liner out.
Took it out completely, redid all the excavation, re-rocked it, put in some bigger boulders. One of the things we had to do was the retaining wall, because part of the reason was there was no retaining wall holding up the last waterfall.
So does your son like it now?
He does. He'll still say that his was the best. He built it, right?
So how would you describe to somebody that's never had a pond living the aquascape lifestyle?
Oh, it's like nothing else. The wildlife you get is outstanding. And just the frogs, the birds, the whole, it's just beautiful.
So the blue dye, if you've got full sun, like you have here, and you get some algae, the blue dye will actually break that down. Not everybody likes the look of it, but it's really up to the customer's tastes. What I just love is the entire setting back here. I mean, listen to that sound. And the seating area here. This is a pretty typical standard size yard, but it's anything but typical of a yard. I love doing this. There's that backyard right there. And then there's this backyard over here. And just spectacular how this, over 32 years, she's incorporated this garden into her property, and the pond is the centerpiece, which is why it's right outside all of the viewing windows, which is where you want to do it. And so many times, certified aquascape contractors get called in to upgrade a pond or to retrofit an existing water feature. We always say it's cheaper to build it right the first time, but if you're gonna do it, you might as well get it done correctly, which is why we have Certified Aquascape Contractor Network. Check out the link below to find a CAC by you, and you can be living the aquascape lifestyle. I love my art.